Let me start with a शेर. मैं भी आवाज लगाता हूँ कि वहशत कम हो, तुम भी आवाज दिए जाओ तो कुछ रात कटे.
Very, very nice.
Okay, let me share my screen. Probably I need to share it. It says that I cannot share the screen. Kindly allow me. My screen is visible now.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, topic as it shows that I have to tell you about the data science for the beginners of mathematics. Topic is a little weird. I have to explain it first before going into any other details. My question of interest is here is to how mathematics beginners, the students who are just starting mathematics, particularly at BS or MS level, how they can enter into practical data science. Second point here is practical data science. There are two kinds of data sciences. One is the science of data, which is highly theoretical, which involves a lot of category theory and theoretical mathematics and many other things, probably very complex and intricate for at this level, to start at this level. I mean to say that I'm interested to initiate the students into the practical data science, where they are able to handle the data of some organization or some bank or some other financial institution, some industry or something like this. So my topic after this much explanation is that I would offer some advice how the beginners in mathematics, they can also be beginners into data science. Probably this advice will go in their favor if they start it early in their careers. Probably if they are starting their BS now or within last 1 or 2 semesters, they can enter into this practical data science field, and I shall offer advice for those people. Mainly my focus is for the BS students and the MS students. Okay, important thing is there are 3 terms which are normally used in the jargon nowadays. First of all is the data analyst. I would like to differentiate between a data analyst, a data scientist, and then a data engineer. A data scientist is basically a person who analyzes the past data, a data which has already transpired, which has already taken place, the activity has taken place, but the analysis is still awaited. Over there, the data analyst works, and mainly he is dealing with the data which has taken place in the past, not in the future. And second most important thing is that data analyst does not go into predictive modeling. Predictive modeling, for example, developing a regression model or a support vector machine or as an ensemble or some neural networks to predict the future. Although they try to predict the future by looking at the trends, but they do not, the data analysts do not generally go beyond simple averages and some percentages. They are not interested into the scientific application of the algorithms, different algorithms. So data analyst is primarily non-predictive and deals with the past data. Data scientist, as you can anticipate, first of all, a data scientist should be interested into the predictive modeling. He should be well aware with these tools, which are now a buzzwords, for example, the support vector machines, k-means clustering, neural networks, deep learning, attention deficit models, and there are so many other models which probably I cannot finish within 1 hour naming them. First of all, the important thing is that data scientist is someone who is interested into the predictive modeling. Secondly, within data science, one can easily identify 3 major areas. First of all is the describing. As they say that describing is easier and prescribing is difficult. The data scientist is required to perform both the functions. He is required to describe the past data, diagnose the problem, what is the problem in the business, in the industry, or in financial institutions, what is happening in that discrete process. essentially, once the humans are involved, mostly it is a discrete dynamical system of numbers which is moving from one stage to another stage, and the data scientist is required to diagnose the trajectory of that system, that how it is performing, whether the system is required to earn more profit, or it requires to generate more production in industry, or probably look after the frauds in the banks or at the ATMs. Whatever is the interest, the data scientist is fundamentally required to diagnose it first. Quite recently, explainable artificial intelligence, which is now known as XAI. Traditionally, we have been looking at the term with AI, and now we call it XAI. The explainable artificial intelligence, this is the latest tool in this area of description of data science. Secondly, the most important task after describing is prescribing. And as I said earlier, describing is easier, but prescribing is fairly difficult. And probably one of the most important tools over here is optimization. This optimization can be in the hands of a data scientist. This can be discrete optimization. It must be heuristic techniques. It must be linear programming, non-linear programming, integer programming. So many other genetic algorithms, for example. Different kind of optimizations are applied to prescribe how the business or how the whatever is the organization is doing, how it can achieve its goal. That goal may be earning the profit, that goal may be enhancing the production, the goal may be avoiding the fraud, for example, in the financial institutions. So optimization, and probably I should also write the game theory here as well. Game theory will be required to be applied over here. Definitely, once we are looking at Rahila Ramzan is putting something on the screen. Good. That's nice that we have a little drawing here. I can't understand that, but anyhow, if it is there, let's enjoy it. One more area where data scientists is interested is the drift monitoring. Over here, once we develop a predictive model, new data gradually flows in. Once the data flows in and the process in the real world is definitely changing, so the data will change. Now, you can understand the model was trained on a different set of data, but the data itself has changed over the passage of time, over the passage of years. Consequently, this is known as that the model has drifted away from the reality. Over there, this is also task of the data scientist to monitor this drift. Data engineer is someone who is basically interested with the deployments. Whatever data models has been developed by the data scientist, the data engineer is required to deploy it on a server where the general public can access it. He is also interested in the scaling of this data. Scaling of the model means that as the number of users increase, the number of serving, the capability of the server to serve all those requests is also looked after by the data engineer. And the data engineer is again interested also for to some extent in the drift monitoring. Over here, the primary role is of the data scientist, but of course the data engineer is the one who would raise the voice that, okay, the drifting is taking place and we need to recalibrate our model. So these are the three main roles for the data science area. The students who are interested to initiate into data science, first of all, I should say without any hesitation that applied statistics is the primary tool here. And quite unlucky it is that majority of our students, they come with the physics background at their FSc level or at their bachelor's level. They are, even if they understand some statistics, they understand statistics in the theoretical sense, where they are interested in just to count the permutations and some set theoretic probability, which is probably not directly required here in data science. What is required, let me delineate that. First of all, you should be very well aware with averages, mean, median, mode, and what is their character. You don't need to go into any very intricate theory of the averages, Just you must know the formulae, the ins and outs, where one average is good and where another average is better. For example, if we are dealing with the categorical data, we are interested with the most frequent values, which means mode. Over there, we are not interested. We cannot calculate arithmetic means. If the numbers are varying on a very large scale, we are not interested again in the arithmetic mean. We shall draw the median, because median is much more stable measure as compared to arithmetic mean. So that much information is required for the averages. Spreads, you might have heard the variance, the standard deviation, and many other measures which tell that how the data is spread across the middle value. So this much you must again for the spreads measures, you must understand the formula. You must remember the few basic formulas, and then you must understand where to apply one thing and where you should not apply the other thing. You do not need to go into the theorems. For example, there are so many other theorems that which establish the mathematical properties of standard deviation, whether it is scale invariant, whether it is permutation invariant, whether it is multiplication invariant or not. We do not need this kind of mathematics, this kind of proving the things. We just need that you must understand where I have to apply which formula. Simple as that. Then is the index numbers and time series. You must understand, because time series are important for the financial institutions. They are simple index numbers are required. You can get good understanding at FSC level mathematics. So this much from the time series. Correlations, you must understand Pearson correlation, as well as rank correlation and few other correlations, which are the partial and the full correlations. Regression is one important field, which I would like to say that you must understand thoroughly, very thoroughly. And if some of the teachers are also listening to my this talk, who are teaching the statistics to mathematics students, kindly do make it a point, please, my colleagues, that you must make the students to understand regression fully. It is regression, minimum it is regression, which makes the foundation for understanding the whole of data science, because regression is the first stepping stone upon which one understands how the inputs are connected to the output in the external world. What we are doing on the paper, it has a direct implication into the physical world. So regression, one cannot underestimate by any means the importance of this important topic. Then is ANOVA. ANOVA is basically, theoretically speaking, ANOVA and regression are the same. Just there is one difference, that regression always depends upon continuous independent variables, where in ANOVA we can have categorical independent variables. So they are one and the same thing mostly. Although there is a difference in their terminology and their history. Some initial kind of hypothesis testing, for example, the T distribution test, F distribution, chi distribution, and few non-parametric testing, they are required, not more than this. I can also recommend this book here. This is O'Reilly's book, Practical Statistics for Data Scientists. This is a good book, I think. It gives you 50 essential concepts, and this is a very easy book. I shall strongly recommend that all those who are interested into data science, they should read this book in their own time, in their private time. It is an easy book, not very difficult. You can do it in your own time. Microsoft Excel. We always underestimate the importance of this so valuable tool. The people of Microsoft, they have developed it into a huge product, and we should take full advantage of this. What I mean, what is happening in most of our community, in our academia today in Pakistan, that we are teaching these softwares on very elementary level, on let me say, with due apologies, I again apologize to use the word, on a clerical level. we are using these for Microsoft Office, Microsoft Word, or Microsoft Excel. We are using just as a typing machines. No, the students must try to understand Microsoft Excel. The four major areas they should understand: pivot tables, dashboarding. And once you are able to do these two areas, the pivot tables and dashboards, you are absolutely ready to become a data analyst in any organization. And then these are two advanced things: the Power Pivot and Power Query. I can see many of my students are also attending. I hope they are quite familiar with these terms, because I have put a lot of burden upon them for learning this Power Pivot and Power Query. So again, let me repeat that whosoever wants to enter into data science from the door of mathematics, Microsoft Excel is the first door, is the first stepping stone, please. And within this, it is pivot tables, dashboarding, Power Pivot, and Power Query. These four areas. You can also I can also mention here, a few of my BS students have made very useful YouTube videos. They are available on YouTube. I can recommend the names of two of my BS students. They are from BS second semester, Muzammil and Idris. I shall share the links as well later on. You can follow those videos. They are mostly based upon my lectures, so probably easy one for the Pakistani flavor, for the Pakistani minds. So you can follow them. Otherwise, you can take any of the YouTube course and follow it thoroughly to go into Microsoft Excel. There is also a very good book known as Microsoft Excel 2019 Bible. That is also a very good book, but times have changed and people are now shifting from the paper medium to the screen medium. So better to go to the YouTube videos. This much advice here. Next is after Excel, the mathematics students should go into Python. Within Python, there are few things. First of all, the basics. You should learn Python you should install rather Python using Anaconda. That is the easiest installation. Otherwise, Python is fairly complicated as far as its installations and its package management things are concerned. If you are still afraid of Anaconda, you can go for Google Scholar. It is an online platform. Very easily you can do all the things. You do not need to take care of the machine. Everything will be taken care by our lovely Google. I can recommend a good book here. This is a very good book. I shall also recommend every student, every teacher here. I have seen many teachers who are teaching Python using the non-standard books. No, that is not right. It is very bad for our region, for our students. This is one of the best books I can recommend, the Quick Python book, written by a lady author, and she has written it very well. I cannot overemphasize it. After learning the basics of Python, you need to go into the Python library Pandas. By the way, I shall be teaching Pandas in next September, hopefully, from very beginners level, because my same class which has learned Excel from me in the previous semester, they will be learning Pandas in the next semester. And my younger son, Sajawal Hassan, has written his name here on my presentation. Let me delete it. I'm sorry for that. Anyhow, after learning Pandas, you need to learn Matplotlib. Matplotlib is something MATLAB graphics to be done in Python. Let me repeat it again. Matplotlib is a visualization tool, visualization package within Python, and closely integrated with Pandas. But the most interesting and useful thing is that Matplotlib does the graphs, it makes the graphs exactly in the manner of MATLAB. So the mathematics students are very well aware with MATLAB, and they can very easily transition into Matplotlib. And just closely related to Matplotlib is Seaborn, which is a rather easier way to do all the graphics of Matplotlib. So provided you can learn Matplotlib or Seaborn, both of them will do at least for the data science task. Next is here we have another our artist is here. Someone is drawing the lines upon the screen. That is really interesting. At least I'm not doing it. Anything. After matplotlib, we need to learn sklearn. This is scikit-learn. Full name is scikit-learn. It is a mega package within Python ecosystem. It comprises almost all of the machine learning algorithms today in the world. So it is a very huge package. You can just understand its scale and scope. No, never, ever, its documentation was able to be published because it is so huge documentation. Such a large number of algorithms are hidden into a scikit-learn that no one can ever claim to learn it full. For starting from deep learning up till going to the linear regression, everything under the sun in machine learning arena is present within the scikit-learn. So you should learn scikit-learn much later, but definitely for learning the scikit-learn fully, you need a teacher probably sitting on your head at the minimum. Although there are good books, there are good YouTube videos available. You can also give a try over there, but do remember, never go to scikit-learn before learning these three things. You have to learn them three very well before going into sklearn. Finally, probably Dr. Zubair will be getting angry with me because I'm overshooting. Anyhow, even then, data science, DS, data science at CASPM. That is an interesting thing here. This is to be noted for all the students, for all other my colleagues here at CASPM. With the great modernization effort and interest of our present director, Dr. Imran Javed Saab, we have started some data science streams here. We would like to inform all of you people, and we would like also that you people kindly inform to others that if they are interested to learn data science, please do come to CASPM. We shall welcome you. We are quite enthusiastic to develop this data science into Pakistan, because it is not only a matter of earning for the university. It is a national cause, because data science is presently giving a lot of money to the people who are using it. So why not our students, our Pakistani mathematics students, they should enter into this arena. Here in CASPM, we are interested into deep learning and explainable artificial intelligence. Definitely these two are meant for the research students only. And here the graduation undergrad level, we are using Microsoft Excel and Analytics to teach to our students. And we hope that within a few years, we shall be able to produce a very good bunch of data scientists from CASPM. So if you have any love for data science, please do come here. We shall welcome you. And with this, although I can remember and I can recite many more shares, but the time is over. So thank you very much from my side. If you have, I don't know whether I have to take the questions now or later on.
Thank you very much, sir, for your nice and very informative talk. Would we like to take questions right now at the end of the presentations?
Okay, I'm comfortable with that.
There are two basic questions, very simple questions. First is something about latex. Can you explain?
Kindly repeat. Are you talking of LaTeX?
Latex, yes, latex.
Okay.
Latex software.
Yes. Okay. Do you remember the correct pronunciation is LaTeX? LATEK. Do not pronounce the X fully, please. This is LaTeX. LaTeX is a publishing software not related to data science, although every mathematics and every science students in Pakistan should always try to learn LaTeX. There are two ways to learn LaTeX. One is using the text-based editors, and the other one is the GUIs, the GUIs. The most famous GUI is Scientific Workplace, but unfortunately they have gone out of business in their after their sixth version. So probably you are now, the students can go to LIX. LIX is another GUI. It is open source, which can use LaTeX. And I shall also strongly recommend the community of mathematics that please do not encourage the students to write their theses in Microsoft Word. This is something below standard, below international standards. The students should always write their research papers or their theses only using LaTeX. Thank you.
Another question from participant: who we participate in CASPAM?
Okay.
I don't know what it mean, in what sense he want to participate, but he says who we participate in CASPAM.
Okay. हंस के बोला करो, बुलाया करो, आपका घर है आया जाया करो. This is how you can participate in CASPAM. Just come over there, and if you are interested to get an MS, you can go for an MS over there, or a BS level admissions, and I may be taking a few more PhD students in the upcoming semesters, although I will be very selective in taking my students. But even then, and moreover, we shall be arranging, hopefully, in next August, upcoming August, we are arranging a workshop on analytics in collaboration with the Malaysian University. It will be an online activity. You can participate over there. We shall be also offering many seminars at CASPAM. Or lastly, of course, you can invite us over there in your university, but of course, we shall charge money for that.
He explained his question that he is graduated from research and he want to take classes of data science in CASPAM. Can he take these classes?
Yes, of course. At least my classes is absolutely open. If there is no administrative restriction or a consideration, because probably every university is feels a little hesitations while allowing the outsiders to come into the department. If there is no administrative problem and the administration is agreed, I'm absolutely free, open to the students. I would love that people come to CASPAM and satiate their desires. I shall be happy over there as far as my person is concerned. As far as the institution is concerned, definitely you have to check from the policy makers and policy implementers.
What is CASPAM stand for?
It stands on bricks. Anyhow, it is Center for Advanced Studies in Pure and Applied Mathematics.
Another question: can we get the PDF of your presentation?
Sorry, can you
PDF of your presentation.
I'm using mind maps basically. I'll be providing you the text, this topical text of this presentation, this mind map, and that will be, you can transform it into PDF or whatever you like. I'll be providing later on. I shall provide on the email of Dr. Abdurrauf or Dr. Zubair, anyone else.
Thank you, sir. Then we can share it to all participants.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much for your precious time and nice talk. And again, thank you very much.
Welcome. Anytime. Thank you very much.